Why, hello. Greetings, everyone. It's GleeCon. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Lore of Warcraft project that is years in the making, and we are covering every single thing in the World of Warcraft universe. Currently, we're in the middle of a World of Warcraft Classic walkthrough, where we try to do every single quest, every version of every quest, and in the few that aren't technically possible based on the characters we roll, we still cover those. We still go over them and research them. On the last episode, we did a Razorfen Downs Horde run. All the quests that are in the dungeon, we did the dungeon setup. You actually got to even see me recruit a group. And we are now wrapping that up and probably going to do some legwork on setting ourselves up to do Scarlet Monastery on the next one. So, stay a while and listen. So to wrap up Razorfen Downs, the exterior of the downs is this brambly area. So this area has numerous different boars. There's also a guy in Unholy Alliance. There is a person, I think it's a Forsaken, that is allied with the Quill Boar, and he's an ambassador. So you can actually kill him and chop his head off. We have that sitting here somewhere. I don't, right there, Ambassador Mousen's head. We got that before. There's also a person sitting right here, a night elf actually, Druid Miriam Moonsinger. So she wants us to take down, to help kind of restore the balance of nature, to take down a bunch of the Quillboar, 24 to be exact. Now, unfortunately, I did not have a lot of allies needing to do this quest, and we were kind of in a hurry by the time we made it happen. So we need to kill these. That's really going to be the main thing we do today, is taking down these trolls. We drink a lot of water. I was a healer in the last dungeon. Worst than even that was the fact that we had we really had some issues with I just got a new mouse and keyboard set up, and I had some real issues. Ouch. Where I accidentally set this top into a kind of a mirror mode, I guess. If you shift wheel, sometimes that can create that effect. I had to look it up on my phone while I was playing, but it really caused a lot of sucking on my part last night. So something to maybe forgive me for if you watched last night's episode. Okay, so you can kind of see what we're in for over the next 21 kills. We've done 2 right there, nothing too shabby. These Death's Head cultists, I would say, are good. Oh, I just drew all 3. That's not solid. No. Actually, I don't want them. I gotta find a better way. So I cannot 3-man these. Yeah, see, I gotta get out of here. That is fortunate for me. There you go. Probably gonna have to drop a potion here just to escape this terrible pull on my part. And that's something I'm gonna have to look at and see what we can do about, because obviously, oh man, I'm gonna die. So we're wasting a reincarnation because of that. That stinks. Maybe it was the fact that I tried to pull a heal off. I'm not sure exactly. So that went poorly, and peeling some Death's Head cultists off so that we can solo them, or at least 2v1 them, is the only thing that could potentially get in our way here of a successful run. Now we have no more reincarnations either, not for an hour, and I will be quite disappointed if this takes us an hour. So, looking for solo Death's Head cultists. That's one big part of what we have to do. So maybe we need to look, that should be the focus of our hunting here. Can I peel off some cultists such as that guy? Can I peel them off without, getting myself into deeper trouble? I see a couple there. Otherwise, I'm going to need to find some allies to help me out on this run here. Obviously, some Thorn Weavers we can see, and also Battle Guards. All that's fine. So there's one right there, and there's a second one right there. At least that one's like a 2-man. So perhaps here, I get a little. Maybe if I pull this one, I won't pull both. If I'm lucky. Good. Okay, now the only thing about the Battle Guards, as we saw last time we killed one, is they will run at the end. They also have that kind of knockdown move. Tore through my lightning shield quickly. Alright, so just kind of have to be careful on this. I did get some gear upgrades, not a ton, but got some on the last episode. So that was lucky right there. Got a good hit there. Okay, so the reason why I did that is I want to be able to see. I want to be able to pull these guys, but it's going to be annoying if I have to kill 2. It means that we're going to have to kill a lot more than just the ones that were otherwise on. As I say, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy ran either. Golden bark apple. Might as well just eat that. Yeah, we did get an upgrade on our ring. We finally improved the Seal of Sylvanas. A lot of the other stuff we got is, just kind of delete it out. Now after this, mostly, we're going to have to travel back to I think one of them, this House of Evil, we actually turned that one in here to that girl. But the other 2 are going to require us to go back to the Undercity, and then we're also going to have to do some potential research about, hey, where does this take us? You know, what else do we need to do? Okay, so these cultists are quite annoying. There's another one so here's 2. I can sort of kind of clean. Oh great! I just pulled a Thorn Weaver. So, and that Thorn Weaver also just took down one of my arms. And he's gonna heal. Yep, he sure did. I heard the heal. Should have stopped it. Just did it again. Now he's spam healing again. Yep. So, yeah. Oh, and that time he got me at the roots. So that's okay. This fight's gonna go on forever if I can't beat him, or if he doesn't. Oh my gosh. Terrible. That was close. Yeah, this is terrible. I'll go ahead and use one of those potions just to get some mana going. I might have to. Yep, he just keeps healing. So I think I gotta switch over to him because there's no. What else am I gonna do? And I don't have the mana to interrupt either. So I can't even I can't 2-man these guys. I have to solo play. Lame. I guess that's probably a better one, is to reduce the defense down. Maybe that'll help me some. And he's gonna healing touch himself. Yeah, I can't. And I'm gonna die. No way around this one. I can't win the war of attrition, and now I'm gonna get. So I'm definitely dying. Okay, so that was bad. So I guess lesson learned on that one is I can't even try and two-man any of these guys. Or, you know, 2v1 it. I don't have the DPS as a kind of hybrid healing spec. Had I known this was going to be this hard, I probably would have just tried to get a little help. Maybe I'll just general chat. Because even if we have one more person, we could probably get it. See if there's anyone in the area that could help this quest. Otherwise, it's going to be long, slow, and painful. You saw from the first couple, though, we were fine. We like, killing the Thornweavers and battle cards 1v1 was okay. We had the resources that would be needed to do it. I just don't have any, like... Oh, I do have a scroll of agility. Okay, so when we come back this time, maybe we can use this intellect scroll. Yeah, so we'll buff our, we'll use our buff scrolls. That'll be a start. See what we can do there. Maybe that'll help us in this elite battle. And then, oh man, my durability is at 66 because I just died twice, so that also is something to track. Can we get these Death's Head cultists? Can we get them isolated and taken down? Nobody in the area. And it's going to be hard to recruit someone to do this dungeon. I mean, to do this quest, because it's kind of like a dungeon quest. Even though it's exterior. I'll put it in looking for group, too. Because I did it in general, where you're not going to get a ton. I'm not going to get a ton of like-leveled people wandering around the Barrens. Let's see. I'm also only going to be able to shrug off like maybe one more death. And then we'll have to go for some repairs. Which is unfortunate. I should have just seen if someone... I shouldn't have been so... I was just... Time was a factor last night for me, so I was in a little bit of a rush, and I knew we needed to have some type of material to make up like the meat of this episode, and so I probably was in more of a rush than I should have been. Looks like you could just go straight down, but you can't. You need to be able to get in from the front. There might be a way that you get through those mountains. I don't know. Nobody wants to help with a host of evil. Sham the Man here. I don't think that's one of the guys that did the dungeon with me last night. It was mostly a guild run. 4 out of 5 of us were from this enigmatic guild. Which is a pretty decent guild as far as I can say. We did have like a level 54 rogue or something like that. I've hurt my arm today. Just feeling overall physically poorly today. I've been having really bad stomach pain, and my right shoulder is really hurting. I don't know. It's just one of those physically off days for me. And to top it all off, I got some particularly disappointing news. So just in not the best space, and but I didn't want to bail. I thought it would be, you know what? What else am I gonna do? Sit around and feel crappy? So I might as well pull it all together and make an episode with you guys and do what I can there. So that was my plan. But I'm sorry if I'm not bringing my A game today. I appreciate even having the opportunity to bring any game whatsoever. Okay, so we're gonna eat this, and then when we're done getting that buff, I'm gonna go ahead and use as many of these scrolls as I can. That'll also buy me a couple more pieces of inventory space. So boom, I got the well-fed right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the agility, the armor, stamina, intellect. I think that's it. Move some of these around, buy us more bag space. And we got the well-fed. So that's a pretty decent amount of buffs. Okay. Yeah, I just have to be careful because last time I thought I was doing good, yeah, and that Thorn Weaver got me. So just need to get ourselves a little bit of a better sitch here. Maybe I'll go defense instead of offense, even though I'm more weapon-focused totem things here. Maybe there's a setting, I don't know, I just feel like there's a little bit more stickiness behind my arrow keys. I wish one of my scrolls was a spirit scroll. That'd be useful. Okay, he's probably going to be getting ready to run soon. Okay. Okay. Alright, got one there. Okay, cool. Alright, so I want this guy. That's the goal. Can I pull him without any kind of... So that's the goal. Okay, that's good. So we got one. It's got that weird... It's like that weird AoE spell. And when he's channeling it, it's like... What's really going on there? Okay, that's what I need. I need to pull him back over. Yeah, what is that spell even really doing? I just don't want to get caught with another Thornweaver. See, they're not very tough. Look at this guy. Yeah, then they go channeling it, which is good, I guess, because then it kind of they're kind of stuck after that. All right, so we got our first one, and I got another stamina scroll. There's a second one over there. Okay, so we'll get this guy's. Here's the problem: is that as I get in here, I'm gonna get like only my second Death's Head Shaman. That's my real problem here. Yeah, when we fight these guys one-on-one, oh no, this guy just spawned right behind me. Come on. Okay, so okay that he's spawned in terms of damage. It's just gonna be. Let's see if I can outlast this guy in this war of attrition here. 1v1, it should be more okay. It's already going moderately okay. I just can't put the lightning shield up. I could try to hit him with the war stuff if he tries to run before my frost shock or something. There we go, it's ready. Okay. See, just there I felt a little stickiness on my... And it's really probably just... Is there any other food I could eat? Like, food? Yeah, it's really most likely 24. I don't know, like the way the buttons depress. Maybe they have more resistance, and that's kind of how they get off of the whole clacking so much. Alright, so here we go. Okay, now getting those two, it's going to be tricky. Can I... Now, these guys, 2v2ing them, maybe. Maybe that could happen if I go in there with, like, maximum stat power. No. See that? Thornweaver. Come on. He's gonna... I gotta take him out anyway, because now he's... He's gonna otherwise probably aggro onto my totem. It's just slow. Like, we're gonna hit these other two, and then meanwhile we're still... that was close. Otherwise we're still gonna be... and we're still gonna be hunting down for the Death's Head cultists, so... Alright. So if I go over here, because I see one there, it's not a matter of getting them, it's just a matter of... So like getting this guy, taking him down when this guy is right there. See there, you gotta like, oh he's going after me with, yeah, that's what we gotta get out of there. Like, when he's channeling that, that's cool. Fine. Okay, so that's also fine. And when he wants to hit Death and Decay on me, all good. I'm actually okay with that. So the problem is that we've already killed 6 or 7 from each of the other ones, and this is only our second one. So it's not a matter of like it being bad. It's the fact that it's gonna be. This is gonna be time consuming. All right, so we've got 2. What do you really do with that? So like this is a battle of 3 dudes, and I don't necessarily think that's gonna go well. We gotta get the Thornweavers though, because having one as a healer, that puts us out of there. Now maybe, see, so if that pulls all 3, we're toast. There's nothing we can do. So like I really kind of don't want to even go after that trio, because I think we will pull all 3. So can I find more duos? Like right there, that's a Thornweaver Death Speaker duo. I could work with that. So he resisted me. That's okay. And now what we got to do is pull this to a more advantageous fighting area. That's fine. Because he's going to sit there and chain Death and Decay or everything anyway. Now where, depending, as I say, depending on how he runs, this could be bad. Okay. I don't even know where he's chaining this Death and Decay at. Oh, wherever I was before. So it's kind of it's definitely like high stress. Yeah, like I'll take a shadow bolt to the face. As long as he doesn't start running. Okay. Alright, so we got one there. That's good. We got a third one. We're all done with Thornweavers. The Thornweavers are now all useless gravy on top. But we need 2 more battle guards. But again, I only want to strategically kill those guys because obviously they're everywhere and we can pull them pretty easily. So it's just a matter of getting... There's another... There you go. There's a speaker battle guard combo. So in this situation, absolutely, I want to get the totems going on. Ow. It's just all about kind of where can I stand. That looked like it was doing some damage to me. He's hurting himself. It seems like, oh, we're getting this lower level of hit or whatever, but fine. And I actually like it when he channels the Death and Decay because then he's not doing anything to me. Okay, so we got another one. Got a 4th battle guard. I mean, we got a 4th cultist. That's good. Okay. Alright, so now this will be our 7th one of these. So not as bad. We just have to find these situations where we can at least 2 men. And then now we see the strategy. If it's with a Thornweaver, we've got to go Thornweaver first. It's the combo of this guy with the Thornweaver. That's like the rock, paper, scissors. I can't beat that. Because then he's going to get me going tank style forever. The Thornweaver can heal. Then we're in a bad. Uh-oh, come on. Come on. Gosh. Okay, well that... I can pull one. That's fine. I can survive one fight. So... Alright, so I want to re-up my totems. This is actually good too because it'll reduce... It'll drop some of those off the map, so then I can really see where are my remaining Death's Head cultists. This will be okay, because this will be the last battle guard I need. The mana is really... We need to drink some after this fight. Alright, so... Gotta love getting punched in the face, right? Gotta love getting punched in the mouth. Great. Can we... There we go. That made him turn around. Okay. Good use. Oh, okay. Come back out. Ow. Okay. So we're going to drink some more here, and we're done with that. Now it's just a matter of finding 4 other cultists that we can make our way into killing. And then that's good. Like I said, I'm pretty sure all of the quests we have to turn in, yep, they're all there, but I don't even want to head there quite yet, because until we pick up our Scarlet Monastery quests when we get to do that. Alright, so there are probably some up this way. Do not want to fight. Look at all those battle guards. That's frustrating. I don't want to fight my way through. Battle guard, battle guard, battle guard, battle guard. There's got to be a better way. Well, now this one I already just killed my way through, so. There's... I see one. There you go. One down in there. Who's he with? Maybe he won't even aggro anyone. Oh, I love that. I was actually the opposite. He did aggro people. Darn it. And how long will it be for him? Oh no. The only one I care about peeled off. I guess if you heal, they keep on keeping with their aggro. Look, here's an undead rogue. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? I don't even have this on. Alright, so there's two. Alright, let's go after this guy now. Okay, the goal is to now... Why is he backing up? Okay. Alright, so we already had to do this basic combo before. Okay, we got our fifth one. Now let's back up here. Up to the Mana Spring defense totem combo. And now I'm stuck having to try to fight this guy, but at least now we only need 3 more. So it's going to be a matter of finding 3. Can we do it? I would imagine, probably. I mean, definitely. It's just a matter of patience. We've already shown if you can kill 1, you can kill 8. It's just a matter of time, patience, how long you're willing to commit to the cause. Well, to just find 3, I'm willing to commit to that cause. We can find 3 for sure. Alright, there is one in there, but it's part of a trio, so I'm not interested in going after that one. Not going to worry about drinking or anything yet, because I want to... I don't know how long until I find an ideal partner. Now here's the rogue that's worked his way out. That rogue should have responded when I said in chat, who wants to do this? Okay, so this is where it was... This. What can we pull here? So, can I pull just one there? He wants to come get me. Let's see how that works. Oh, come on. Okay, so he's ready to come fight me right here, and nothing pleases me more than that. And I saw another one there, so this is great. I love this. So now this is just a matter of, let's let this guy do his thing. Absolutely love it. Magic's a little low, but... Okay, he's channeling Death and Decay. And if you just stand outside of the fiery bits...
Inventory's full.
Inventory's full, huh? Let's eat that apple for a couple seconds. Well, might as well drink a juice while we're waiting on it. Alright, so that means we're down to needing 2, and I do see one right there, and I think there's either nothing or just a Thorn Weaver right beside him, so we can totally 2-man that. Get that one, too. It looks very doable. Okay. That's about pretty sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there was a Thorn Weaver right here. We'll pull him, and then even if that other guy's throwing whatever, Death and Decay at us, or whatever he throws, we can make that work. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the totems here on this one. Yeah, so he's throwing Death and Decay. Doesn't really matter. Oh, either that one hit me harder, or right now, where the Death and Decay is spreading on me, and yes, hurting me. Yeah, because of the healing, you need to take this guy down first. That doesn't help either. Okay, so of course that was useless. After me a little bit. Yeah, I'm full. What else can I toss out here? Oh, these boar intestines are useless. Okay. Just walk around a little bit here. I don't know how it works. Like, does he try to make it follow you? It doesn't seem like it. Alright, only have to find one more killable target now. We can 100% do that. Just have to find one more victim. One more killable Death's Head cultist. And I am confident in our ability to... Okay, just kind of taking a little sort of wide run. And I also think... Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I've already got myself lost where I don't remember where the... Getting near. Now that guy, can we pull him? He's got a battle guard with him. But if it's just him and a battle guard, yes. Oh no, I don't want that. Thornweaver coming. That'll mess everything up. Okay. Come on. Yeah, come after me with Death and Decay, that's fine. We just gotta... Even if we die, we just have to get this... We just have to get this one. Ow! He stunned me right inside. Yes. And now I can pull this guy off to the side a little bit. Nice, I got the Wind Fury hit on that one. Looks like I must have something down there, so I've got to ditch one more thing. And I'm sure that belt is not bringing a lot of help. Alright, so now, and look, it seems like this is the direction we were supposed to have been walking anyway. So, that's good. I love it. Alright, so let's go turn in this quest now, which is close by. Oh, gosh. You did it, guys. I gotta say, I got a little bit tightened up a little bit there. Initially, I wasn't sure. There we go, yeah, pat away just a pinch. Wasn't sure how successful we were going to be, but just having a little bit of faith in our ability to slug it out worked out. I'm just going to get back up here. Okay, so again, this is called A Host of Evil. And if you don't remember from the last episode, I kind of don't. She says, I mean you no harm. I am scouting the Quillbore and taking notes of their activities. My people have noticed something odd, an emanation or darkness coming from this area. I've come to investigate, and what I've found is very disturbing. There seems to be an undead diplomat who is powerful in the ways of the arcane. I don't believe he's one of the Forsaken. I think it's worse. Well, that was the guy we already killed.
Thank you, adventurer. The work you've done will be a great help, I'm sure. I will continue my study of this diplomat and the rest of the Quillbore here. If you seek greater adventure, I'd find a few friends and head into the cave that looks like a great boar maw just over there. I'm sure once you're inside, you'll find greater challenges to face.
And, we did. We actually already did that. Okay, cool. So now what we really have to do is take a peek at some of the things that we haven't done for... yeah, so what did we just did there? What was that called? That was called Host of Evil. So the Host of Evil we just finished. Cool. And we also have to turn in an Unholy Alliance and bring the end. Those are the last two, so these two are gone. All right, now I don't know why I moved this over here. What we actually need to do is now delete these columns, because really we need to not insert a column to the left. We need to insert a column to the right. Okay, I guess we're stuck inserting a column to the left, and then we can, oh no. Okay, then we can kind of delete this one, and now it'll let me insert columns to the right? Ridiculous. Okay. Now we need to get ourselves, not for this, we need Scarlet Monastery. Of course, the Horde version. Don't know what our first quest is going to be called. I'd like to do... See, look at that. I hate that it wants us to do a column to the right, a column to the left. Why do I have to do that? See, I don't know why it was giving me such a hard time before. I don't know. Okay, so let's go back and actually look at what we needed to do for Scarlet Monastery. Most of this stuff is picked up within. Okay, so we have Voral's Revenge. Now, if you look at Voral's Revenge, this is before we start traveling here. Voral's Revenge is found actually in the monastery, or the exterior itself, so we don't have to worry about that. Hearts of Zeal. Hearts of Zeal is found right there in the apothecary, so we can pick that one up. Test of Lore 5, which then chains into 6. That's right there, and the 6 is when you come back out. And so is the Final Passage, but let's just check Final Passage just in case, but I'm pretty sure it's the end of the quest of, yeah, it's the end of the Test of Lore quest line. So nothing to worry about there. That's that. So Companion of the Fallen, we do have to pick that one up in Thunder Bluff. And then into the Scarlet Monastery is right there. So we do have to go to Thunder Bluff. So we actually do have to fight our way out of here so that we can run and fly to Thunder Bluff. And then we can Hearth and then zep over to Undercity, and it's just going to be a matter of picking up the quests there. And then we're going to go march our behinds out to Scarlet Monastery and then just wait. Wait for the next episode, which will be probably tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, it's going to be hopefully getting an entire run of full clear all 4 wings. Now the quests themselves, when we're in flight, we will, and actually once we get out of the thickness here, and I feel a little bit safer, we can start looking at what do they require us to do. Maybe in turning in these quests, it says our quest log is 8,000, but I don't know. This crystal in the mountains, I don't know how much that one will give us. Turning in these two is going to be borderline about whether or not it's going to get us to level 42 or not. Which that kind of stinks, because then if we level up, we're going to immediately need to head back here and then go back. That's kind of lame. What it will do is it'll stop me from one. All right, where's our record time? So we're only at 40. We're really low. We're only at 45 minutes. We got plenty of time to mess about and do whatever. All right, so let's look at what the nature of these quests are. So Voral's Revenge. Let's check that out. So you get it outside the instance. Yeah, so there's a dude that you kill. He's like stuck to a rack, Voral Sengolts, and then he wants you to get the ring in Alterac right there, and then bring it back to the Lady in Hillsbrad. So in a way, it's an Alterac Mountains quest, which let's go. Alterac Mountains is our next zone. So we'd actually probably save that one till the very, very end, because when we finish there, we'll be right ready to set up and pick up this character next time, which is cool. Okay. Hearts of Zeal is just killing. You get it from killing guys, but if we do a full clear, we will easily get it. And even if we don't, we'll be able to farm it from the guys outside. Easy peasy. Test of Lore is just getting a lore book from the library. The next step is asking the quest, and finally you go back to the original guy and just tell him you did it all. The person in Thousand Needles, and that chain is done. So it's pretty easy. Compendium of the Fallen is also finding a book. So in the library we have 2 books, and then Into the Scarlet Monastery is killing a boss from each of the wings, I think excluding the graveyard. Okay, yeah, so other than Voral's Revenge, it's a pretty straightforward experience. And as you can see from the Alliance, it's even easier. You just get the book, Mythology of the Titans, which we already did an episode all about. And then In the Name of the Light is exactly the same as the Horde one. Just kill the named guys. Basically do a full clear. So it's a little bit easier because you really just need to do a full clear. So we don't need to do the graveyard, but it's so easy to do it that we're going to recruit that just so that we can have on camera the fact that we also ran. So it's going to be kind of long. Because, you know, anytime you're going to run any wing by itself is shorter than an actual dungeon. But let's look and see that too. Classic Scarlet Monastery, time to clear all 4 wings. Now, I guess the one positive thing would be that if you can actually get yourself to the point where you can clear all 4 wings, you're going to have out-leveled some of the easier wings.
How may I aid you?
27 silver and repair. Oh, we got that back just from that 1 axe. So we are totally fine. That ring is cheap at this point. It's a hide. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Just getting beep, 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 beep. Alright, now we need to fly to Thunder Bluff. We'll keep researching a little bit while we fly. So the rest of this is really just quest turn in, discussing some stuff.
Well met. Where can I send you today, adventurer?
Thunder Bluff, my friend, my man, my Tauren. Okay, beware the Scarlet Monastery. Gotta look at the inactives for tonight. Monday Night Football is about to start, and I'm getting my butt whooped in fantasy. Looks fine. Nobody fantasy relevant. All right. So what the heck was I looking up? Oh yeah, I was going to see how long that takes. Yeah, see, it says can be cleared in under an hour. Very easy to navigate. Yeah, that doesn't really give me a lot of info. It says you can clear Cathedral in under an hour. Graveyard's super quick. It says each of which of the wings should take about an hour to complete. That is not true at all. So, for instance, the graveyard, especially if you're taking a group that's geared enough to go into the second half. So let's say because graveyard itself, the hardest mobs in the graveyard are level 34. So we're 41, basically about to be level 42. Why are we here again? We're here to pick up Compendium of the Fallen. You know what? We should pick up Frostmaw while we're here as well, because that is an Alterac Mountains quest. So that would save us from having to go back to Alterac Mountains. Yeah. I think we have the silk to turn in some of the other stuff too. Why not? But yeah, like, so let's say you get a bunch of people that are high 30s. Maybe high 30s around level 40 like myself, and like I said, we'll be level 42 basically by the time we do it. Then you're fighting mostly mobs that are around level 30 elites. So, and it's very, very, very small. It's just basically clear the graveyard and then you go into a little crypt and kill a couple guys. So we're going down here to get Frostmaw. Frostmaw is a kill quest for Alterac Mountains, so while I'm here and thinking about it, we're going to go ahead and pick this one up too.
What brings you here? Adventurer, it is now time for you to
We're gonna
travel
walk
to
and talk.
far-off lands. You are ready. You now hunt Frostmaw, a yeti in the Alterac Mountains. He is elusive, his white coat blending into the snows of his mountain home. He rarely shows himself, but I will show you how to entice a creature such as he. Here, take this scroll. On it I have written how Frostmaw may be lured. Now go, adventurer. Your journey is long, and many challenges lay waiting. When you return with Frostmaw's mane, only then is your task complete.
So we'll look into. We'll mention having picked that up later. I'm not gonna clock it on the sheet right now. We can do Compendium of the Fallen. We can clock this. That's fine.
The Earthen Ring had pure intentions towards our plagued brethren, but who is to know the motivations of those whispering in the ears of the Elder Council? The Forsaken, whom we have allied with, have a history wrought with deceit. Too hasty was our pact. Perhaps Cairn would have been wise to heed the warnings from Orgrimmar. Deep within the Scarlet Monastery lies the Compendium of the Fallen, guarded by crazed human zealots. Their method is forged from insanity, but their research might prove useful.
Okay, now we're gonna hearth over to Orgrimmar. Yeah, so I would say it maybe takes around 15 minutes. I guess if you consider the torture chambers outside, even then, 20-ish minutes to clear the graveyard, 30 if I'm the highest level person, okay, maybe it's a 30. But in that case, we wouldn't be getting a full clear run. If we could only get a group that's like, hey, we're just going to do graveyard and, say, library, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. Actually, let's look around here. So, none of those matter. That doesn't matter. Necklace recovery is now a threat. Yeah, so actually we've got no Orgrimmar quests I really need. I just started walking the wrong way. We need to go to the Zeppelin. Because we're trying to go to Undercity. Alright, that's awesome. So, nothing to pick up there. Really what we need is more Undercity quests, so that one we don't need to do. We do have the Silk, I think. We do have Silk. And when we're out there by Alterac too, we can, like, soon, we can worry about getting some more of these. There's no point in collecting Silk. But if you make heavy Silk bandages, get that. We're a little bit off on the wool. We just have one stack, and we've started the second. We actually might be able to get some wool when we're messing around in Scarlet Monastery. Other than that, we might be stashing it. I don't know. Now, Scarlet Monastery, sure. But even that, I would say between the graveyard and the monastery combined, I mean the library. Graveyard and library combined is about an hour. Maybe. Even that's probably a little bit conservative in terms of probably get it done faster than that. Now, armory, especially if you're at level, sure, that one can take close to an hour. So you could do an armory cathedral run in about 2 hours if you had a real thing. So overall, it's going to be a 3-hour dungeon for us unless we get like a good group, which we very well may do. All right, so I just like that shield. All the stats in that shield are cool. Marble buckler. All right, so what were we doing here? I wanted to read that, and then I also want to set up our spreadsheet here. Okay, so we just picked up the Compendium of the Fallen. Mash this one down. Actually, should get a few going. Okay, so we've got to pick up there. And I'm not going to worry about, like I said, the hunger one I just did. The wolf. Okay, the rest we're going to pick up when we get in there. So, Hearts of Zeal, Test of Lore 1. I don't really care the exact order that we grab these. And into the Scarlet Monastery. Those are all going to be picking up these. Then we're going to be good to go. We did not level up. I still don't know for sure. Quest log XP, 15,000. Oh, because we picked up all those. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. I guess we can look right now and see what's going to happen to us. So that's going to give us 4,300. We are how many short? 7,200. That's going to give us 4,200. So we are going to level up from these two. So it's going to be turning them in, picking up the other quests, and then I guess what we'll do is I won't travel to Scarlet Monastery. I'll check out there, and then when I start piecing the group together tomorrow, off camera, I'll run back and learn my skills. So I guess while we're traveling right now, we can look up and see what those would be. But let's look. We just got this Kodo skin scroll. Let's read what that says first. It says, to face Frostmaul, you must entice him with the meat of his favorite prey. Go to the Alterac Mountains in Azeroth and hunt a hulking mountain lion. Kill it, take its carcass to the Growless Cave, a place held sacred by the bestial Wendigo. Place the carcass on the flame of Uzel, and the scent from burning meat will drift from the cave, and then in time Frostmaul will come. So, pretty easy peasy. We've done quests like that before, killing like Zevra for the raptor. Alright, so the other thing that I just was going to do is let's look at our powers. So since you guys are going to miss it, what are we going to get at 42? So classic shaman skills by level. I don't remember. Abilities, I mean. Okay. So you got to be kind of a little bit hesitant because Season of Discovery sort of kind of messes it up some. Okay, we're going to be level 42. So it's pretty good. So, I mean, this is going to be kind of a spoiler for me too. We're going to get the Grace of Air Totem, which that's the one that gives the agility. So it's very similar to the Stone Totem. So this is actually going to be a good one for me. It's going to mean when I'm soloing, I can use this instead of the Wind Fury. Also, if I'm not in a melee party, but I do have hunters, possibly rogues, and then like casters, that will be a better one to use because I can just plop Wind Fury on myself. So that's nice. I will get the Fire Nova Totem. There's one you get in Season of Discovery. We're going to get this one. That's just the next rank of it. So that's the one that explodes. So we'll get the single exposed. We'll get the second rank of Wind Fury. So our Wind Fury will also buff. I love that. And we'll get the last one. So we're only going to be getting 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one is upgrade to our fire resistance totem. So 4 things, 4 notable things. 2 good wind totems. An upgrade to our fire resistance. And upgrade. Yeah, upgrade to this. An extra one. Upgrade to fire resistance. And what was the other one? I forgot. Upgrade to this. So all totems. Just a totem upgrade level. And hey, I'm a totem kind of gal on this character. So that'll be happening off camera next time. And we'll travel over. You'll miss the little walk where we just walk here and go over, but it's not. So that will be something we try to get knocked out tomorrow. It could be an episode that gets split into 2 episodes. It's possible. It could be an episode that that wolf wrote on to me. Whatever they call dark hounds. It could be an episode that we do in one go and it takes like 3.5 hours. Or it could just be like an average 2.5 hour long episode. Now, if it starts to be one of these like 2 hour plus episodes, then you might find that we do the wrap up in a little short mini one, just like we're doing with this one. So, it's just how it goes. You're going to find that we probably do Uldaman in a similar way too, or we spend some time. There's a lot of quests in the exterior of Uldaman that we can probably solo. So Uldaman's going to be another one where we're breaking it over 2 pieces. Now, yeah, I don't know how that will go for Scarlet Monastery. Now, people love to carry Scarlet Monastery. They love to do the you get yourself in a carry run. So it's very possible that we get that, especially when I start asking for a full clear. Just don't sweat it if we do. To steal from thieves, I think it's actually Alterac, not Arathi. Let me double check that though. To steal, I've looked this one up so many times. To steal from thieves. See, it says resume browsing. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's Arathi Highlands, not Alterac is what I meant to say. So, not that one. Not that one. Test of Lore, so let's go pick this up. Actually, let's go to the top first. To bring the end? No, that's the strongest one. Go to the bottom first. Alright, so we'll go pick up Test of Lore. And we will also pick up Hearts of Zeal. Errand for Apothecary Zinj sends us into the Ungoro crater. Crown of Will is... That's a Rathi. We can pick that one up over here. And I'm not going to mark it off.
What do you... It's always nice when someone wishes to speak to me. How are things with you, adventurer? I will tell you what you must seek, and I will even ask you my question. But not because you wish to prove yourself. Knowledge is far more important than strength. Even as others seem to pass you by in ability, your knowledge of the world will be more valuable. Go to the monastery in the north of Tirisfal Glades. In the library there, a book called Beginnings of the Undead Threat resides. It was used by the now corrupt paladins there to train them to fight my kind. Bring it to me.
Okay. Alright, so Hearts of Zeal is gotten from the apothecaries down in here. Oh, wrong guy. This guy.
Why do I need a rare type of guano, you might ask? Well, for this experiment, I want to see what effect two diametrically opposed chemical substances can have on each other, especially when both are combined with an ever-toxic agent to ensure the most ghastly results. In the northeastern peaks of Tirisfal Glades lies the Scarlet Monastery. There the crazed disciples of the Scarlet Crusade congregate. Slay them and bring me their zealous hearts. Our concoction will be most wicked.
So I do think you have to have done the Razorfen crawl quest first. Pretty sure with the guano, I think you have to have done going guano beforehand to get that. Seems like it's unrelated, but it, as you can get from reading the quest there, he's using the two things to take guano and mix them with hearts, and I guess that's gonna make something great. I don't know, that sounds disgusting. Alright, now to go into the chambers and talk to the real bosses of the Forsaken. So Varimathras, I don't know. Well, actually, let's get this quest too for when we get to Altarathi. Or Alterac, I mean. Mugthal and his ogre warband were sent to Alterac to retrieve the Crown of Will for Lady Sylvanas. Unfortunately, instead of returning it, the idiot decided to try it on. I suppose ogres can't resist anything bright and shiny. His bubbling actions have become something of a problem, however. The Crown of Will enabled him to resist the possession placed upon him to serve Lady Sylvanas. The Dark Lady wants an example made. Traveled to Taramil and Hillsbrad to report to Melisara. Now, this is another one you got to be careful about, because had we been messing about in Terran Mill, you can actually get the Crown of Will from Melisara already, and we were already questing there.
What is it?
So that's a breadcrumb that would then become obsolete. So you got to be careful. This is, if you want to really be a completionist, you got to pick this one up right now.
You think you can match the might of a Dreadlord?
Have you found the ambassador, Gleekensoul? Is he dead? We cannot afford to allow the Scourge to take a foothold on Kalimdor. They are enough of a threat to our own borders to have to deal with them on two fronts. The only optimistic sign from the events you've told me about is that the crone seemed uncorrupted. She must know deep in her spirit that the Scourge may bring great power, but that the Barons would not truly be hers if she were to agree to their deal.
Don't waste my time.
Good. Well done, Shaman. Now that Melson is dead, we can at least know that the Scourge's advances will be halted. The Dark Lady thanks you for your efforts and wishes to reward you with a gift. Although we do not know the extent of the Scourge's influence within the Downs, I am sure we will discover their plot soon enough.
Gun, no. The mace, a single-hand mace for 8. The cloth, that's lame. Now, if I were to go this, that would be 28 total, which is more than this. But I do like this two-handed weapon. Either way, I'm picking that.
How will this benefit?
And let's do Into the Scarlet Monastery.
Whilst the Dark Lady tends to the pressing issue of the Lich King's advance to the north, I am seeing to it that matters closely to home are being taken care of accordingly. No doubt the human pests who call themselves the Scarlet Crusade are proving to be the sharpest thorn in our side domestically. Tirisfal Glades is literally crawling with the little red ants. Travel to the monastery, Shaman, and I waste to High Inquisitor Whitemane and her top lieutenants.
Will do, boss. Alright, so it's curious about whether I should... What's better, you know? Do I go with the DPS? Or do I go, you know, sword and board? If I go single hand with mace, with shield, well, I'm going to be more defensible What does this give me? That's just 5 across the board, and then stamina intellect, whereas this is just stamina strength. So it's just something to kind of consider. I don't know how I feel about it, but now I guess I have that option. I can think about it. And if I'm not going to do it, well, then I just need to drop that item. All right, so here we don't have the wool. We can, oh, I definitely am going to level up because I forgot we were going to be turning in the donation of silk. We never hit donation of wool yet. I mean, right now, we need 3,700. So. Alright, we're going to hit up donation of silk first. And hopefully we eventually get some wool going on. But this means silk is done.
It is in your best interest to aid the Forsaken during these dire times. Listen closely, as I dislike repeating myself. We currently find ourselves in a dire shortage of cloth. Bandages and simple textiles are running low, and donations are being accepted to bolster sagging inventories. While you'll not receive financial compensation, hence what donation means, your aid will not go unnoticed.
As with most other fabrics, our stocks of silk are at an all-time low. Our stores are such that we'd only need 60 pieces of silk from you total. We should be able to reach our goal with the support of others. A benevolent gift such as silk, might I add, would certainly increase your local standing in the community. If you have the 60 pieces of silk cloth on you and are ready to donate them, I'm able to take them from you now.
Wonderful. We thank you for your generous donation, adventurer.
What is it?
The matter is of utmost importance, Gleekensoul. We must stop any attempt by the Scourge to bolster their ranks.
The loyalty of a lich is unswerving, adventurer. Let them know that such loyalty will only bring them destruction.
Okay, I kind of like that as a necklace. Oh, we get both. That's cool. And we leveled up. Bong bong. Alright, let's get the necklace. Immediately upgraded the one I just got. Okay. Alright, so that's cool. And let's look at the powers. Restoration. That one's done. Actually, let's look at this. Now we have to look at classic. Talents, and we're doing the weapons enhancing totems one, whatever the third one is. Improved weapons totems. I like that. Alright, so we can have any of this row except for the last, so then it's really just, I do like chance to hit. Avoiding interruption is meh, and the radius of the totems is pretty nice. I like that one. That's actually a really good one. I think in the long run, this is going to help me the most. Even though this radius one is nice, we're going to go Nature's Guidance, because that chance to hit's good. So we're going to bust 3% chance to hit up, then we'll hit that one up, then we'll hit one there, and then we're going to critical of chance of healing and lightning, so that's mostly healing. We're going to go straight to that. We'll do Nature's Swiftness. We'll come back on the healing focus to finish up, and then that would allow us to bump our final points into purification. Okay. Alright, that was nice. I don't know what lines of communication is. These things just suddenly opened up. But yeah, we're good. Alright, so that is it. We have another episode in the pipe. 5x5. I thank you everybody so much for watching, for listening, for tuning in. You guys are the bright, shining spots in my day. See you next time on Lore of Warcraft.